So we are here in the heart of the city, in the heart of Copenhagen, and I moved to Copenhagen when I was 20 years old. I lived for the first 20 years in Nykøbing, Sjælland, and it was a really big change for me, because coming from this small little town, coming to the capital city of Denmark, coming here to Copenhagen, and not only that, I lived in, at the time, the worst area in Copenhagen. And I was lucky enough to have a car, but I had no telephone. I had lived in a very, very tiny place. And it was tough times. I had to work in a warehouse. I had to work for a living. So I did that in the days. And of course, I was training as much as I could in the mornings and in the evenings. But it was a little bit tricky at the time. The area, as I said, was not very nice. Very often when I was walking down the stairs, there were sleeping drunken people and drug addicts and so on. And it was really not very nice. I stayed there for 1 year until I moved to another and better area in Copenhagen, and I was very happy with that. I got a much better apartment and so on. But that was due to the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, that badminton went open. I was able to earn some money from professional badminton. So as I told you before, we are in the city centre of Copenhagen. We are actually very close to the central station. And at the central station I spent hours and hours waiting for my trains when I was young. So I like to show it to you, so please come this way. So here we are at the central station in Copenhagen. This is platform number 6. This is where I used to come a lot, coming with the regional train from Holbæk. So far I've been traveling 2.5 hours, but I still have another half an hour to go before I get to Gentofte. Normally I should do my homework, but I'm sure I slept. So we have arrived at platform number 9, and as you can see, we have the central station here in Copenhagen, and we have to go up north to Gentofte, and that's about another 20-25 minutes.